Hello, everybody. Welcome. What's up, Chef? Just trying to get a quick stream in here. Probably about a 3-hour stream. Because I do have to, I gotta hit the road, gotta teach some classes tomorrow afternoon, so. Well, that's not a good start.
Draven out.
This dude actually support or no, he just wants to support. He's a one-trick Aurelian soul mid lane. What? Dude, just play mid. You're trolling. Okay, well, I'm gonna decline. What's up, Kappa? It's going pretty well, Sif. What's up, Sicarius? What's up, Robert Snipered? We're glad to have you back, Snipered. I'm just drinking some kind of juice. I forget what it's called. It's like cranberry pineapple, generic Kroger juice, I think. It's supposed to be like ocean spray. We might get some chalky later, we'll see. They do anything today on the PBE? Let's see. I haven't had a chance to look. What's up, Carlos? Trying to balance mages. Okay, so they're trying to change the burst. I mean, I think it's in a pretty decent place right now. There aren't that many, like, really abusive assassins in the meta, I don't think. Okay, Draven's gone. Let's go ahead and get Wukong out of there.
Who questions my ability?
Triple AD. Hey, thanks so much for the sub, Kelp. Oh, awesome. Thanks for becoming a member. That's great. Okay, we are all AD. Really don't want to do Zyra into LeBlanc.
Your bidding, master.
I guess we'll save it as is. School was this week. School starts tomorrow. It's a kind of a weird schedule they do. They start on Wednesdays, but my classes are on Tuesday, Thursdays, so... Oh, you're asking Kappa. Yeah. I thought about doing the Aftershock thing. I just don't think they're going to all-in us with Sona, or they're less likely to all-in us with Sona early. I forgot to do my research on everybody. I pulled it up, and then I just didn't. I pulled it up for the previous one before the dodge. So hopefully it works out. Yeah, if they didn't have LeBlanc, I probably would have Zyra'd. Darius with Ghost is obnoxious. How many games? I don't know. I don't know anything about Trist or anyone else in this game, so...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Going coin because I just want to actually have some wards before 20 minutes. I really hate spell thieves, even though it is a little bit less poke. How were my school days? They're okay. I liked school. School was good.
Minions have spawned.
I like learning new stuff and meeting new people, though. I liked it for the most part. There were a couple of, like, not great teachers, but I'd say, you know, probably like 95% of my teachers were awesome. I think there was only one teacher in high school where I was actively like, I don't like this. Not in high school, but in like grade school. That was my 3rd grade teacher. There were a couple that were sort of like, not amazing, but we're probably not going to be able to push them out with Jin. Back up. You're taking way too many hits, man. They have a heal, we don't. It's level 1. Warwick's top. If you go the Aftershock build, you also don't get mana flow banned, which I think is pretty helpful. Oh, I didn't get bounces. Where was that? Middle? Dude, we don't. Okay.
Indeed. The end is near.
Yeah, I'm leeching experience because I had to come up here for your dumb beat. I don't want to fall too far behind. Talon is up in CS, because LeBlanc, I think, roamed over and missed a lot. Actually not that far behind bottom, even though Triss back.
is near.
I really wish someone else would have taken some AP so I didn't have to play Fiddle. I don't like Fiddle as much this patch after playing him a few times. Nerfs to area and Scourge are pretty rough. Maybe I could. Come on, man. Maybe I could have played Zyra anyways and just tried to be careful around LeBlanc. LeBlanc is just such a menace against Zyra.
An enemy has been slain.
I feel your fear.
I'll give Rengar some kills here. Nice. Alright.
An enemy has been slain.
They might kill me. I gotta back up. I know Warwick's dead, but I just don't think I had time to clear that. Nice, there we go. Yeah, that's right, Talon. You just got a triple kill. Alright, yeah, I guess let's go with that.
I feel your fear.
No, Tany's right. Abraxas, I initially got it from a novel called Damien by Hermit Hess. Well, that was a good escape.
I feel your fear.
I would probably have like 100 gold towards this thing if I was running Spell Thieves. Because we just haven't been able to trigger it on him hardly at all.
Are you afraid?
Rampage. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Let him push up. I don't have Ignite. Enchantress is getting like worn out.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm not gonna get that one. Holy crap. I guess at least I got a coin off of that. Ah, if I hadn't canceled that auto, it could have been okay. We're really far behind in CS, but everyone else is rocking, so it's fine. I mean, the poke is a lot less with Fiddle and Lane, but he's still basically the same later on. Like, you can still make plays with his ult, and you just can't be as oppressive in lane as you were before, which was one of the major draws of him. Okay, I gotta leave. You gotta watch carefully, make sure they don't rotate on me.
The end is near.
Rampage.
So terrible, man. Everyone else is rocking, though. She, like, jumps away as I jump in. If she would have just, like, jumped on the Jhin, we would have killed him. And then probably cleaned up the Sona, because she would have gotten a jump reset, but... oh well. Everyone else is doing pretty well. Was I outgoing in school or reserved? I mean, I was kind of a blend of both. I would say more on the outgoing side. Depends on when. In elementary school, I was, let's see if he understands what this means now. Oh my god. I got pink words everywhere. She did again. Probably.
Ally has been slain.
I probably should not have hit that.
An enemy has been slain.
Hey, what's up, Scott? Nah, it's a bit of a later start. It's gonna be an early finish, though, because I have to hit the road here in a little bit. Wow, we don't have this tower yet? I thought we had to. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Thanks to Blaylo. Wow, they did kill my control ward.
Dominating.
Warwick's probably coming for me. I can't clear that second one.
Rampage. Slain.
Wait, I thought I took Overcharger, did I? Oh, no, I took the 21 AP. Okay. What's up, Jose?
The end is near.
Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hey, thanks Toby, thanks for the sub. So we'll just grab a bunch of wards. It's fine.
Fear me. Indeed.
Can't all group bot.
I feel your fear.
Well, we're gonna get everything in the bot side. I should have just run away. Like, we just needed to not fight there. It's Tristana, dude. It's like the definition of getting carried. Alright.
Yeah. To our end.
The enemy's
What's up, David?
inhibitor is respawning soon.
Hey, thanks, Shaw. Can always count on you to help me out. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if y'all are enjoying the content. Especially if you've been here, you know, if you're here every night, there's like 1,000 people that come through every night. If we could just get like 10%, you know, just 10%, 100 likes, it'd be perfect. It does help out a lot. I know it doesn't seem like it does, because it's like, oh, what's one more like when there's already like 60 on it, but it really does. It lets YouTube know that we have quality content. Get this. See, like, DC this. Don't stand too close. Oh, God. That Warwick's, or they, yeah, the Warwick's really tanky, because I'm the only person.
Killing spree.
I'm the only person with any magic damage. Darius is like 0-8, thank God. He doesn't have any armor, so he's really squishy.
Destroy.
still level 10. That sucks. Whoa, why would you blow him out? Oh my god, what is going on?
Won't
Enemy double kill.
to our end.
I have a feeling we're gonna lose this.
Indeed.
Really need experience. Level 2 ult's a big deal. That's a lot more damage. No, 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 no. Please don't. Just suicide. Can you actually win this? Damn it, we could have gotten Bear in there if Talon didn't suicide. This game's so frustrating because it should have been over so much longer ago. No, 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 no.
Enemy is unstoppable.
To our end.
Is she like 0 and 11? 1 and 8.
Been slain. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Are you afraid?
He's not gonna get it, I don't think.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
What's Talon doing, dude? No. I really need to get a Morello. But I needed the CDR. They're gonna come in here and get all these wards again. Any of that.
An enemy has been slain.
Why are we backing?
Double kill. Shut down.
Okay, that's an ace. Alright, we got it. Man, that was way harder than it needed to be. We're finally able to get it. It wasn't that risky. We knew there were 3 or 4 people bottom. We had full vision of it. I mean, maybe Tristana is just off-rolled or something. I don't know. I mean, their Darius was also 0-10, so. Was this the same dude that wanted? No, this is just a different Aurelion Soul player. Yeah, I mean, he just got auto-filled to ADC. He's 85% over his last 20 games. Soup. There's just no way they could give everybody their position that they wanted every time. I guess they could, but queue times would be longer. I'd be alright with a longer queue time. You know, I'm gonna ban Draven. I guess I'm gonna ban Draven. And make sure my 80 carry isn't Draven one trick.
Draven out.
I'm gonna assume he's not, because he didn't say anything or hover. I'll just let him pick Ahri. Ahri's a fine, safe pick. Yeah, I think the stuff next year will be good. What are you guys talking about? Those days suck so bad. The game was the best back in like season whatever, 2015, season 4. That's what a lot of the nostalgic people will tell you. In the dark, I guess we'll just pick Nami. Nami's kind of become a go-to in the dark pick here.
I decide what the tide will bring.
Probably would have picked something with a little more appeal. I mean, Nami's got some pretty good appeal, but I could have picked Janna or something. I knew she was gonna jinx. First time Heimerdinger. I mean, he is against Draven. Draven's pretty good against Heimer. Or, Heimer's pretty good against Draven. If he just, like, doesn't die, maybe. It's, like, literally first time Heimerdinger, though. What about Great Guy? %55% Sedge. Low sample size, but, like, Sedge, Ahri, and Jinx are all playing something they know how to play, so I'll take it. We'll keep Ignite. I don't even think League's bleeding. I know that's like the title of a video from some YouTuber. League's fine. I think League's pretty balanced. I mean, I can't think of a much more balanced meta. I mean, if you guys are talking about, like, you have to think about balance relative to other metas. Yeah. Like, there's never going to be perfect balance in League. Like, it's impossible. I mean, there's 150 champions. Not every single champion is going to be viable in every single role, in every single position. Yeah, but they'll be back, LD kill. Fortnite is the Macarena of our time. I mean, I've been playing since Season 1. If people want to talk about, like, Season 3 being balanced, let me introduce you to Kassadin, who was, like, a 90% ban rate for the entire season. Basically, they never changed him. For, like, a whole season. Last year, Ardent Censor, you know, for 8 months. Yeah, when they first introduced Black Cleaver, League of Cleaver, for however long that lasted. That was like Season 4 or something, I think. Like, there's always something. It's never going to be, like, in a perfectly balanced state, but I think in terms of, like, the different kinds of supports that are viable, and now in pro play, I think that support is pretty imbalanced. Like, Tom Kench and Braum are just by far, like, picked every single game, and to me, they're both, like, really boring to watch at a professional level. So I'm pretty glad that they are nerfing those two. Are we gonna be able to poke them out? Maybe.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Quit flopping around.
"30 seconds until minions spawn."
I don't remember all of the numbers on Kassadin, but it was he's the same kind of kit that he was today. It was just like there was virtually no counterplay. He's always killed you. Hey Gummy, yeah, it's a little different. I explained it yesterday on the stream. Classes started today, and my first classes are tomorrow.
Hear the song of the sea.
Minions have spawned.
Well, Fleet Footwork was the dominant rune for, like, the first 5 months of the season or something. For a large chunk of the season. And it was stopping... It was part of the, Relic Shield problem. Where you'd have, like, double Relic Shield early on in the season and just sort of a farm-off bot lane. I hope they're not sitting in the tri-bush here.
Against the current.
I didn't back you in the vein, so I was trying to get in the groove.
Okay, whatever. Alright, love you. Alright. Get out of there. I could do, like, Absolute Focus on Nami. Maybe I should do Absolute Focus instead of Transcendence the more I think about it. That'd be really strong early.
The ocean will sweep them away.
I don't want to use spells on Pike. Lucian's already used his potion.
First love.
I should have flashed the initial whatever.
I will see my home again.
Yeah, that was rough. I should have flashed his initial thing. I thought I was going to be able to step away from it.
We're all tied to the ocean.
That was a fail.
I'll find my path.
An enemy has been slain.
Still hear the sound of the sea.
What's up, Kayla?
We are all tied to the ocean. Quit flopping around. My quest beckons.
An enemy has been slain.
Everyone else is rocking. We just have to not die. It'll be fine. Jinx outscales Lucian. Did he run up top? I didn't see him. Yeah, he did. So one nice thing about Nami is you can kind of switch gears and go into like more defensive, just healer if you have to, if you goof up, fall behind a little bit. I should have waited and leveled that up.
Feet are strange.
Okay, Ari's coming down.
I will see my home again.
Alright, I'll take it. Hey, Findor, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it.
I'll find my path.
They're pretty good. Yeah, Mega. Well, we had a rough night to start last night, but we ended up going 4-1 in the last 5 games. So I think we lost our first 2 or 3, but then we went 4-1 after that. So we actually ended up having a really good night last night. And tonight, I think we're 1-0.
An enemy has been slain.
God, I've only got 240 gold on this.
People in their air.
don't know where Jax is. Oh, Darius is getting murdered up top.
Ride upon the wave. I will see my home again.
I play a lot of different stuff. I did play a ton of Janna in the past, like Season 7, Season 6. But she got nerfed a lot. I still do play her some, but it's not nearly as strong. This season I've played, I think my most played champs are Rakan, Zyra. Nami's up there. Nami's like my 3rd or 4th most played champ, I think. Fiddlesticks. I've played Fiddlesticks a lot the last month or so. So lately, mostly enchanters. In Season 6, I played a lot of tanks. But I think under Diamond and solo queue enchanters are just better. Have been better most of the time. Season 7 and Season 8. For a lot of the season. There was, like, earlier in the season, there was, you know, an Aftershock meta that was really good, and Unsealed Spellbook meta that was really good for tanks.
Still hear the song of the sea.
I think we could have gotten this tower. Okay.
Rampage.
Does it again. Yeah, Sejuani's good.
People are counting on me.
I do have a tier list every patch if you're new to the channel, where I kind of explain different things are going. Hey, thanks so much, Megan.
We are all
Thanks for the sub. I just remembered that Ash video now that I am seeing you a couple more times in chat. Jesus. It's been a while for the Ash video. I did the Sona video really quickly, but I'm trying to think of when I can do the Ash. I could probably do the Ash video. I can't do it tonight because I gotta leave for class in the morning. Oh Jesus! What the? Maybe do it like Sunday or Monday. Probably be able to do it. Okay, Megan, thank you.
people in their air.
Oh, jeez.
Shut down. An
Um,
ally has been slain.
I shouldn't have even been out there. I don't know why I exposed myself to that pike. That sounds awkward, but I should not have been in a position where they could kill me, because I basically gave them this tower. Like, Jinx dying is bad enough, but I could have held the tower by myself. We really don't want to let them back. They're gonna back that probably. Okay, he didn't back, so that's good.
Ride upon the waves.
Damn, we got collapsed on. I even had, like, pretty good ward coverage.
An ally has been slain.
Probably should just let the Jinx die. But...
Sure as the tide.
I only got 618 gold. The pike has like 900 off of it. I just gotta go clean, even though it's kind of a non-nombo with Athene's. It just takes so long to get your wards. You just never have any gold. I feel like it's kind of a little waste of Herald, but I mean, I guess we do get a free tower off of it. Maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 off of it. Legit. Pike's over there. Okay, well, they could have had Dragon, but...
Swim against the current.
For real. What? I thought we were gonna go for it. Alright, well, I guess I was wrong. They were like, I thought they were both right here when I warded that. This is not my best game.
My quest beckons.
I can give you the Discord again after this game, Megan. Hey, thanks, Yui Art. Is that their second? No, each. We both have an Infernal. Yeah, we gotta tighten up a little bit here.
Sure as the tide.
I mean, you're gonna know the games better than I am if you want to send a replay. I mean, I can look at the stats. I'm not gonna have time to watch like all of them individually and see which one would be better for replays, for like the standard, you know, donation for a replay. You know, because I can see it and I can be like, oh well, this looks like a confusing game. Or like a tough game, but maybe it was tough because someone went AFK for 10 minutes, you know, and that's like the easy explanation. Or something could have a really good looking score, like, wow, you guys really stomped them, but maybe it was a very close game for the first, you know, 30 minutes, and you guys just blew it open at the end. We can't really do anything about it. Jax is getting huge. Okay, we'll go with that. Probably just Redemption next. Yeah, they don't have much CC. I think we'll just go Redemption next. It's fine. I want more control wards, but having a little more health would be helpful. Coach my Nexus Blitz. I mean, I can try. A lot of that's probably based on the little mini games. I don't know all the mini games, so yeah. Only I have invite privileges to the server. Mostly just because I don't know how to get those over to like one specific person. If you'll just email me, I have your email address, Megan. I can just
An ally has been slain.
clowns. Oh, God.
People and we are all tied here.
Oh, for real. They're gonna take towers on us, and we have Baron.
Your turret has been
Interesting
destroyed.
turn of events.
Ride upon the waves. My people are counting on me.
I knew he was in the area. I should have been more cautious.
I still hear the
Can we
sound
get
of
him?
the sea.
Need more control wards. I should have just bought wards instead of Ruby Crystal. Dang. Yeah, they just go with top. Hey, thanks, Mighty.
Love watching you stream, keep it up. Long-time viewers should have donated before.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much. That helps a ton.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
We are all tied to the ocean.
A summoner has disconnected.
Jesus.
I'll find my path.
They're gonna run, probably. Yeah, I really hope Heimer like doesn't stay AFK.
My people are counting on me. Ew, whale breath.
I mean, if we get a pick, it's tough to know what to do in these situations because, like, we need to be proactive if he's never coming back, but we need to chill if he is coming back, and we just don't know if he's coming back or not. I've got Scuttle.
Ride upon the waves.
swear to God, like, why can't we just get an ADC that can, like, actually play the game? This just went right through it. No way. I don't even know what we need to get here. I don't really have any CC. I guess we just get a, I'm just gonna upgrade my ward item. Like, if she would have just flashed one of those Zera things, if my redemption was just able to hit, if she didn't get hit by literally 4 Zera shots in a row. Zera doesn't even have Rylai's. Like, it doesn't even slow. Pyke's not very tanky at all.
Has been destroyed.
Jax is definitely a problem.
Sure as the tide.
Dude. Yes, yeah, we don't have wave position.
I will see my home.
Ari, do you really need blue, man? Like, I died having to type out that we needed to wait on Ari.
I'll find my path.
Because she doesn't need that blue. I'm like typing back, but they're still walking forward.
Swim against the current.
Jax is like the only thing that matters on their team. But Jinx, we just don't do damage to him. I don't know how we don't. He doesn't have a single piece of armor. Ari says this as she like goes to go get blue instead of grouping as 5 when we had a 4v5 and Lucian was dead. Like, hold on guys, let me go get blue. I don't have enough mana. It's 6 items. Idiot's got triple pulled by a Darius. He literally pulls 3 people. He's standing there in plain sight. Doesn't even flash. Pulls the whole team. Well, that's unfortunate. Jinx is not fine. Jinx had some major, major problems that game. I probably did almost as much damage as she did. Yeah, that's not fine. Jinx is not doing fine that game. I was pretty close to her damage. The tank did more damage. She had items. She had 3 items. That was rough. I mean, I got caught out and killed too much also several times, so. Victoria's Secret ads. Yeah, I don't know why some of these ads. What is... I don't even know what Paper Source is. I don't know. Honestly don't know. She does get on here sometimes for work. Ostensibly for work. But whatever. Okay. Yeah, we should have closed that out better. I mean, I don't think I've ever bought a Dell, and I've never shopped for, like, a pre-made computer, so I think some of these ads are just kind of random. I mean, I guess it knows that I, like, use a computer. Yeah, we'll usually ban Wukong here.
My genius will be understood eventually.
I was gonna ban Zoe, but Fizz is good in a Zoe. How do you determine whether someone is doing bad or not? I mean, there are different factors. It really doesn't matter what your judgment of bad or not is, though. I mean, bad's ultimately a subjective thing. Yeah, it was a little different. I mean, be sure to follow me on Twitter, have notifications on YouTube, because it's kind of dynamic every week. Typically I won't, but classes just started today, on Wednesday, and I don't have any classes on Wednesday, so I'm going down tomorrow. It's like a half week the first week for students. Guess let's go with Nami again. I kind of want to go Janna, but I don't know what they're going to pick.
I decide what the tide will bring.
I mean, Jinx was dead, like, every fight. So that's how I'm determining that Jinx didn't do that well that last game, but like I say, it really doesn't even matter how you feel about it. It is what it is. Like, their Darius was like 0-8 at some point also. I guess he doesn't want to do Twitch and a Kha'Zix, which is probably a good thing. Okay, so Dark is doing Ahri. 40% Ahri. Santa Ma's pretty good on Jace. So Jordan's basically 50% on Sivir. Yellow Ribbon. Plays a good chunk of Wukong. Okay. Yeah, I think I might try Absolute Focus here. Ha. Once you go desktop, you don't go back. That's right. I'm digging the innuendo, Megan. I'm digging it. Why all the Lucian picks? I don't know. He's okay. I mean, he's not like he's terrible. I think he's still like a 50% overall win rate champ. I mean, he's mobile. He's pretty good at dueling. He's short range, but like short range doesn't get punished in Platinum that much. Or not as much as it does in like Challenger. Huh. Hey, English, or I mean, I make all sorts of grammatical errors as well when I'm just chatting. Looks bright tonight. Yeah. I've been needing to replace these light bulbs up here. I kind of like the bright is okay, though, just because, I don't know, I don't look as tired, probably. Can't see as many wrinkles. Well, it sounds like you're on the right road, Travis, even though you haven't won. At least you're... Sounds like you're personally performing well in those games. I mean, that's not really my build. Like, that's every challenger right now that's playing Pike goes for the Frozen Heart Spirit Visage. I wish I could take credit for it, but I was just passing along the knowledge. Well, I mean, I think the idea that English is this very proper, you know, expression that has to be done a certain way is kind of this, like, elitist holdover from, like, the 18th century. I mean, basically, like, proper English and proper grammar is a class thing that was used to distinguish, like, you know, the upper class from the lower classes back in the, you know, the Restoration and the Victorian period, and it's just kind of held over today. But really, especially, like, with globalization, just those markers of class don't really fit. Like, you can have people that aren't necessarily native English speakers that are making a lot of grammatical errors. They can still say, you know, very intelligent things. You know, they can make a lot of money. They can do all of these things that traditional society would consider to be high class. They can read a lot. They can be very literate. But maybe they forget, you know, an article every now and then, or maybe they use a plural when they should use a singular, or something like that. So I just don't think that it's the same marker of class that it used to be. I mean, to some extent, it kind of is, but
People and their air.
language is written in. Maybe. Just go read, like, Victorian novels, and that's what I would consider to be proper English. Proper modern usage of English. I have some Victorianist friends that would say it's like Old English was the proper English, and it was, you know, bastardized by the implementation of French after 1066. The transition into Middle English around Chaucer. Wukong might be coming down. I think he's just chilling.
There's always another way.
Finally, I gotta bounce back.
Win against the current.
Oh, come on, one more auto. Oof. Damn, if she hit that Q.
Still hear the song of the sea.
Dude, I wasn't... It's not like I sat there and planned it. I think I'll go ahead and get pulled here with no flash. It's like, I messed up, man. I mean, what do you want?
Quit flopping around.
Yeah, you're playing too far back though, Sivir. I need to be harassing the Lucian. If you want me to stay behind you, you need to play up.
We are all tied to the ocean.
But I'm not going to sit here and type a paragraph out to her. I mean, I shouldn't have been hit, but I also have to play up to try to harass the Lucian. So he doesn't get a free lane.
I will see my home.
Yeah, there is. I don't know how long he's AFK. He could have just been getting a drink of water and then he was gonna put his water down and flash it. Like, if you get a chance to kill him, you need to kill him immediately. He could have just been typing something and I just caught him with a bubble. Like, there's no time to sit there and say, oh, here you go. Dude, I have no mercy on like AFKs, man. I get AFKs on my team. We get people that throw all the time. We get 0-8, 80 carries. Like, bad stuff happens to everybody. You just gotta play to win always. It evens out over hundreds of games.
My quest beckons.
An enemy has been slain.
We had an AFK last game. Heimerdinger was gone for like 5 minutes. We lost a lot of our momentum because of that. It wasn't the only reason we lost, obviously, but it certainly didn't help. That I think that was actually when we had a Baron too. We had 2 or 3 Barons last game. I think we had 2 Barons and we still lost.
Ride upon the waves.
You have to body block his W. Okay. Make sure he didn't get that cannon minion.
Pure as the tides. There's always another way.
She's not doing that bad. She's a little yappy, but it's fine.
Quit flopping around.
Okay, I guess we'll just back. That's fine.
Sure as the tides.
Alright, we need boots here. For sure. I'll grab 1 pot. Dodging hooks and things like that.
My quest. People and their air.
I mean, there are some pretty funny, like, English or grammatical things.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, I guess Thresh went up there. I should have pinged I remember in like I was in this big psych lecture hall when I was an undergrad, and
Swim against the current.
there was some girl that was sitting next to me. It was like a friend of a friend. She was funny, and I told her I was thinking about majoring in misogyny.
Ew. Wait.
She was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Yeah, man. I think massage therapy would be great, dude." And she's like, "Maybe I should major in misogyny. That'd be pretty cool." And this dude behind me started cracking up. And she just looked at him like, "What?"
There's always another way.
It's good. Oh, God bless. Get this dude off. For real? Piece of garbage is just sitting there. Sometimes I hate to blast plants. Well, I mean, they just got me. I guess I just get a fairy charm, that's all I can do. I mean, they're just sitting there waiting on me. Obviously, it was warded. I should have just control warded this. I was being really greedy by not control warding it. I just didn't see him ward it, so I didn't think it was warded. Should not have. I was getting greedy with my vision. I should have control warded that. If I warded right there, I think I could have gotten away without getting killed. It was because I was trying to go deep and ward around Dragon. Okay, there he is.
I will see my home again.
If Kha'Zix catches me out, I'm probably dead though. Okay, there he is. Gotta go the other way. They're gonna come for me probably.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. He has destroyed a turret.
Well, Kha'Zix is up there, so we're down Sivir. Well, we lost Infernal, but we did get a lot of kills.
Feet are strange.
I mean, Sivir's just like an old school utility 80 carry. She's not going to have as much damage as a lot of other champs, but she has really good wave clear, and like her ult is pretty good for initiation, so she's kind of like an Ashe. The solution is tilted, pretty sure.
Sure as the tides.
Yeah, I mean, we have a pretty good comp, but we need to close. That was our last game. I think we were 11-2, and we ended up losing. 898. What? What kind of guild is that? It's gotta be some kind of inside thing. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Swim against the current.
Really want those coins, but obviously not a good idea to go get them. Oh crap. Okay, yeah. That's good. I didn't see that until it was too late. The nerf to CDR on Forbidden Idol's pretty brutal, but I get it. I mean, enchanters are undoubtedly like the strongest class, and they have been for like 2 years, so I guess that's fair.
Down. An ally has been slain.
Flopping around.
I don't know what's warded in there and what's not. And they're all around that area, so. Does corn give you calories? I think so, but, you know, you're gonna... A lot of that's gonna go straight through your system, probably. I don't know the exact numbers. I know that, like, whole grain stuff, I don't remember the percentage, but you lose a lot of it. John would probably know that. She had a sweeper there. Okay, I'm gonna make the right choice this time. Last time, I think I went for a ruby crystal. I got greedy. Actually, I can go ahead and switch this out for one of those instead of getting control wards. And the correct answer is always get more control wards. Not like 100%, but most of the time. Allergic to nuts, man, that would suck. What? You eat forward. Yeah, fiber's very good for you. Your body, it depends on the kind of fiber, but your body uses a lot of it to build things, and it also helps clean out your digestive tract a little bit and stuff that you said. Percentages, obviously. Advantage. Well, it digests soluble fiber a little bit, which is different from insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber, I think, interacts with, I can't remember, like insulin, I believe. So it's really good for like helping to maintain your blood sugar level and things like that. And what's up, Alex? We got that one. It would have been nice if we got the one before this one, but that's alright. I don't remember how long this water's been here. I think this is a pretty fresh water. Go AFK, I can 1v5. I like it. Well, if you have, like, if you drank some from it, like the bacteria in your mouth will start to populate in the water, obviously. So it's like, yeah, water itself doesn't go bad, but a lot of the ambient stuff, you know, in the air, and especially if you drank out of it, then, you know, stuff can start growing. Unlikely. I mean, it's not going to be nearly as gross as a lot of other stuff out there, but... Can't you drink holy water? Well, it depends on what's made it holy, I guess. I think water with this, like, in plastic bottles, if it's been in a lot of heat, I think some of the plastic can leach into the water. Although, I don't know how much that matters. Like, it can affect the flavor, but I don't know how much that, like, affects the, toxicity of the water. I don't think you're gonna die from drinking water out of a, you know, a plastic bottle that's been, like, sitting in your car for a month, but I think over time stuff does leach from plastic bottles into water, which is kind of why there's been a bit of a movement away from people who drink a lot of water and who are active, like, in hot environments will get, like, non-plastic, like, metal containers for their water.
Draven out.
But I don't know. I'm not an expert. That's just what I've heard. I mean, gaining fat is, like, there is obviously a lot of kind of science about the macronutrients and stuff, but pretty much if you're taking in more calories than you're burning, you're gonna gain weight. I guess basically it. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, people talking about holy water, it depends on what people are using to make it, like, holy, like, what's part of the ritual. If there's, like, blood in it or something, you know, that could be a problem. Or, like, where they got it. If they got it from, like, a certain religious site that's been contaminated, like some river, like the Ganges River. If you're getting some holy water out of the Ganges River and doing, like, a Hindu ritual or something, you know, you probably should not drink that water. I think the Ganges is one of the most polluted rivers in the world. Well, there are different kinds of carbs too. I think there's the high glycemic index carbs. Those are ones that digest quickly, like sugars. Those are bad primarily because they're like a shock to your system. They just they get processed very quickly. And it kind of puts your system into overdrive to deal with them. Then there's the low glycemic index carbs, which are like your whole grains, your fibers and stuff like that, and that's actually pretty good for you. Let's look this up. How is he on Vayne? He's been doing okay with Vayne lately. What are we against? Jhin? I'm really tempted to just start banning Jhin. Whatever, we'll just run it. Agragas is very good against Lee, I think. No, I don't think Vayne is strong right now, no. I think Vayne's outdated. Just like, I feel like Lucian and Kai'Sa just kind of do the I guess not Lucian. Lucian is like, has mobility and just has more dueling potential and burst, which is what Vayne initially was like a duelist. But there have been so many burst 80 carries that have come out since Vayne was released. I think Vayne was like a Season 2 champ. That they've taken away a lot of her burst, so now she's kind of like a sustained damage tank breaker, but I think Kai'Sa just does that better in general. That she's okay. You can fail a roll on Blessing Water, like D&D. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, which is shocking to me. That'd be funny. Maybe my daughter will be into that and I can play it. She'll probably be like just a standard... I don't guess there is such a thing as a standard girl, but... I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping she's a nerd, but... Maybe not. Maybe she'll just want to go shopping with my wife. Something. I don't know. My wife's kind of a nerd, too, in different ways than me, though. Like, she's watched every episode of Star Trek. I guess everybody's got a little nerd in them. That really used to be kind of a derogatory term, but... Like, I've known so many people that are just, like, jocks that are also kind of nerds in different ways.
Summoner's Rift.
They're just, like, very athletic, but also pretty nerdy. In different ways. It's just, it's really hard this day and age. I don't think there are that many people that are just, like, whatever the stereotype is. I think there's a lot of different, obviously, a lot of different, variations on things. Cheerleader. I don't know where she would get that. She doesn't strike me as much of a cheerleader, but we'll see. I mean, it's hard to tell. You know, she's a baby, so I don't know exactly what she's
Minions have spawned.
gonna do.
Sure as
Starting to see a little bit of personality out of her, but not a ton. You mean geek? I don't know. I mean, like, nerd, geek, dork are a little different.
Ew. Well,
I'm not really honestly sure what the difference between a geek and a nerd is. A dork, I think, is someone that's not necessarily... Like, when I think nerd, I'm thinking smart. I guess that's with geek, too. Like, someone who's smart, but also... Oh, they have a Vlad support? What? I just realized that. I think of a dork as someone who's not necessarily, like, smart, though. They're just into, you know... I don't know. I mean, who knows? These things are always so flexible.
there's always another way.
Okay, that was a good game. Yeah, thanks everybody who's liked. If you haven't liked and you're enjoying the content, you're enjoying talking about nerds and diet and occasionally some League of Legends, you know, don't forget to leave that like. It does help out a lot. Let's go double Fairy Charm. Nami's such a great abuser of Fairy Charms because she makes such great use of that mana early, and then it builds in all of her good items, and it's just such a cheap, abusable item. Please don't die. Did she not buy? She's dying here. Did I not have enough to complete my item? Or did I just goof that up?
An ally has been slain.
150 plus 250. It's 400. I guess I was 50 short. It's kind of annoying. But I can't stand around for 50 gold. I should have just waited like 1 or 2 more waves, especially if she was until LeBlanc's fed. That's not good. Twisted Fate at least got an old magic, I guess, to help out a little bit. Okay. Kid's trolling. Okay, I'm coming.
Swim against the current.
Well, you gotta push in. I mean, you gotta get priority there so that they can't, rotate to check. Like, that's the whole thing. You can't just randomly, like, leave the lane, or it's a lot harder to do that when the lane's in a neutral position. Yeah, it's a Vlad support. I mean, we can't punish it super hard because we've got Vayne. But it does kind of give Vayne a free lane. But because they have a Jhin, and Jhin's so much better than Vayne early on. Non-normie anime. I should have been watching her experience. I didn't know she was going to go like that, but she stayed longer than me, so she had a bit more, I can flash on him and maybe kill him. Dude, don't. What? Stop. You're not gonna kill him. He's full health.
Sure as the tides. quest back.
He got Infernal off of that, which sucks. So we overstayed and gave him Infernal. Holy are you kidding me? He sold his bilge water?
Ride upon the wave.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
I think we're all gonna die. Dude, what? So she basically just gave up like 800 gold? Holy crap, like we were ahead, now we're really, really far behind. How the... Like, you can delete it. Yeah, you can't do it after you've You can undo it when you're in the fountain, but yeah, you can't undo it when you lost the fountain.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Still hear the song of the sea.
I mean, that's like 50 CS or something. I mean, she might as well have 34 CS right now.
Ew, whale breath.
Is. Okay, there's the long. I guess we're just going for this tower. I don't even know how Nara got down here, honestly. They're all gonna die top, though. Base race. Okay, we got first tower. Alright, so we traded kills and got first towers, that's good.
People and their air.
Damn, LeBlanc's 4-0. 4-1. Really bad news for us.
Ride upon the waves.
I had this warded. They just psychic.
Been slain.
Against the current.
I mean, they have no CC, basically, so Vayne opted into that fight. She could be on her second. She could have a Zeal right now.
There's always another way.
We're working towards Gensu, whatever she's gonna build. Oh well, we can't do anything about it. We just gotta keep going.
This is nice,
Just gotta play it like she has 50 less CS.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
When we're trying to figure out power spikes.
people and their quit flopping around.
Dude, that guy DC'd before.
Has been slain.
I'm reporting that dude.
Shut down.
Like, he just doesn't have a stable connection. It's not right. Like, he shouldn't be playing rank.
Ew, whale breath.
Hey, thanks, Reynaldo. Yeah, I mean, if you have, like, one little DC or something every now and then, okay. But, like, this is... He's been in my game either 2 or 3 games. 2 times within the last 3 games. And this is the second time that he's DC'd. So, you know. It sucks, but if your internet's just not good, you need to play normals.
I still hear the sound of sea.
A summoner has reconnected.
I mean, that matters. Like, if he was there, we maybe could have defended at least the second tower, if not the first one, too.
We are
So that gave him 1 or 2 towers and a dragon. And he's doing, like, alright in both of these games, but, like, you know, it doesn't matter how you're doing if you're, DC'd. Like, he hasn't DC'd for really long periods of time, but, like, when he has DC'd, like, it killed... I'm pretty sure in the previous game it killed our,
people and
Baron play. Like, we just got Baron and he died. Like, even just a small amount of time can be a big deal. Has TF ulted all game?
Your turret.
I feel like the dude hasn't used a single ult at like 20 minutes into the game.
feet are strange.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
People and their air.
LeBlanc's so annoying when it's like a good LeBlanc player. I feel like I should ban LeBlanc out, but it's just not played that often. And there are other assassins that are similarly frustrating to deal with.
An ally has been slain.
We're gonna lose to a Vlad support. It just like hinted under the tower. Like level whatever 5.
Rampage.
So we've got another 80 carry that's like 1 in X. It's like 1 in 7, 1 in 8. I feel like it's almost every game. Like, you have no one to blame but yourself, Bane. We were dominating this lane. Like, we had 3 assists. We were against the Vlad. You have a Nami. Like, we were ostensibly up at one point, like 30 CS, but because she did that, then it's basically like we just gave him 3 kills. It feels like the 80 carry is, like, honestly, like, always the worst person on my team. Like, that happens so much. I guess it's not always, but it feels like it's definitely, like, they should be the worst person on your team, like, 20% of the time. It feels like it's at least 40 or 50. Maybe I'm just... I mean, it's hard to say because I could just be, like, I obviously watch the 80 carry a lot more than I watch other people. Because they're in the lane with me. So I just might be remembering that wrong. Totally possible. Dude, get this guy. What? God, that champion is obnoxious.
Is respawning
Sure.
Enemy rampage.
Quit flopping around.
Believe we're losing to a freaking Vladimir support.
There's always
Embarrassing. Dude, what is going on? People are playing so poorly. I guess we stalled Baron. I mean, LeBlanc's gonna be like hiding right there, probably.
People in their air.
I don't think we could defend it even if I had it warded, so. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go for Locket. Hey, thanks Diego, I appreciate the sub. This game's just sad. You got like DC's, a TF that he used his ult once. He did use it once. Vayne that just like gifts the enemy. Well, they're already playing Vayne, so they're already gifting the enemy a free laning phase, and now they gift them an additional like 800 gold. Dude, why are we? Why are we pushing at mid?
Enemy killing spree. Destroyed. Enemy killing spree. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Enemy rampage.
Dude's like, are we gonna defend the base or what? It's like, you literally just ran it up middle. Like, when they have Baron, and it was like 2v5 or something. 2v4. And Jen was just like AFK pushing bottom. That game's just so sad. I play one more game, and then I gotta get on the road here in a little bit. I mean, ADCs in general are in an okay space right now. Like, back in June, I think. I appreciate it, Alex. I appreciate you coming back around. There's no break. I only have time for one more game. I don't think I'm that tilted. I'm just not, obviously not happy about what was going on in the last game, but I'm fine. You can't really take breaks when you stream. You just have to learn how to play through. If you have a couple of rough games, you know, that's just one of the things. When you're an on-air personality, like, even if you're like, you know, if you do the local news or whatever, and like something weird happens, or you're just not feeling it, you're just like most people when you go to your job, you know. Having a bad day at work, you can't just like stop, you know. Can't just go home. Hey, thanks, Megan. So yeah, I mean, if you're not a streamer, yeah, you can take like 15 minutes, but you can't do that. Like, I could play a normal or whatever, but we almost always lose at least some viewers. Like, the viewership drops when we go to normals. So I don't like to do that unless I have a 30-minute dodge, which I don't really have a choice if that happens. I'm still a professor at a major university. It teaches English, but for those of you that haven't been around in a while, my previous university didn't renew my contract for the fall. They're downsizing a little bit, and I'd been meaning to move back to Tennessee for a while, but we still live in Ohio. So I took a job, and I just figured this out, like, in July. They offered me some classes, like about a month ago, like late July. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. But then my wife doesn't have a job down there yet. So basically, I drive down usually on Tuesday, like early Tuesday morning, and then come back Thursday. This week is the first week of classes, and it's just a half week. So I only have class on Thursday, so that's why I'm driving down this morning to go to it. I thank you just for saying that the strategy professor can save you today. I mean, I guess I'll just do Nami again. Rengar's annoying, but I think did we win our Fiddlesticks game? I can't remember. But the harassment just doesn't feel as strong as it was.
I decide what the tide will bring.
Last match was maybe, I don't know. If I would have scouted it more, maybe. I need to look at this one. Okay, it's one-trick Draven, as most Dravens are. It's 80 chill. It's pretty good Cassiopeia. What's she against? We don't know yet. Okay, it's like Rengar top or something? Or Hecarim top? Come on, pick something. Damn it. I really want that Draven. I just want an 80 carry that has a pulse. Dravens are almost always good. Yeah, anyway, so I have to drive down there 5 hours. Drive down there once, and then drive back about every week. Hey, Jason.
Looking for some coaching, thanks.
Awesome, man. If you'll email me, I can tell you how to send me a replay, thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. I can hopefully do it like Sunday night, I'm gonna be down there. Through Friday at least. Damn it, I didn't get the Draven. Well, we can ban Draven. Shit. And I get bot lane. So they probably have the Draven on their team. That's like the one situation is like if it's a one trick on your team, who's not that great on other things, then you can, sometimes I'll go back into the queue. Just I either get them on my team or I ban their one trick. This guy's not even a support. Wait, what?
Time for a true display of skill.
I gotta dodge this. It's a 3-point dodge, I think. I don't think I've dodged today. Like, what the actual hell? It's 3 autofills. Like, how do we have... I'm dodging it. Like, there's no way that should statistically happen. Like, the only way you should ever not get support... Like, it's literally 3 autofills, including 2 support mains. The only way... Like, the support is the least played position, obviously. Like, if it was just me... If I just got auto-filled and, like, the support was a support main and everybody else was, like, at their main position, I would probably play it, but... The mid guy doesn't even play mid. Like, the mid guy is a top laner. So we literally had 4 autofills in a game, including 2 support mains. The only person who was playing their role was this Trinamir. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, but the 99% is actually me playing 80 carry. Like, that's 99%. We're talking, like, the probability of that happening It's probably 1 in 10,000 for 2 supports to get off-rolled in the same game. It's literally like, I get 80 carry or my non-support role like 1 in 100 games. Like, I've probably played 10 games or less of not support. It said the support main guy queued up for support. Yeah, I mean, he plays support every game. So I can only assume he queued up for support. Like, I opted into a couple of these on purpose in ranked. Just for funsies. Like, I was playing Lucian for a little bit there. What is that? 10, 10, 20... 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 32. And I probably opted, you know, out of those 32, probably 25 at the time, like, I just chose to pick it. 80 carry for whatever reason. Out of however many games I have this season, probably like 1,200. Yeah, almost exactly 1,200. Have you thought about playing Soraka? Yeah, I don't like her that much right now. She's okay. I mean, you have to have a very specific team comp. I do have a high win rate on her, but that was in the tank meta. Like, you need to have at least 2 tanks on your team if you're gonna play Soraka. I don't think re-queue doesn't affect. It just matches people back together. It doesn't affect like your probability of getting a certain role. The only thing it affects the probability of is like that you'll have the same people from the previous queue in your game. Clearly don't toss enough coins. Yeah, that would be the probability, Megan. Probably if you toss a coin and somehow it lands like straight up of that game. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that before in like the 10,000 games of League of Legends that I've played. I don't think I've ever seen 2 supports both get auto-filled with 2 other fills. So like a total of 4 fills in one game, including 2 supports. What is Zyra good into? It's really more of a question of what she's not good into. I mean, she can win most lanes. It's just if they get an assassin, especially a mid lane assassin that gets fed, it's a problem. I really don't think that it does. I think it would just be conjecture. It's because it, like, literally all it comes down to when it's trying to match, a big part of it is just your matchmaking rating. Just what's your 4-digit rating? And it just throws people together as fast as it can. Like, that's its priority. It's like, okay, we need to get the MMR within a band of, like, the average MMR for a game within a band of, like, 15 or something. And then if we can't, we try to give everyone their main role. If we can't, then it does permutations of like what's their secondary role, and then if it doesn't give them their secondary, it'll give them their primary. But a big part of it is they just want the Qs to be fast. I wish they would slow the Qs down, though, and have more accurate stuff. Peachy. Shoot Peachy. Yeah, I was about to say it. That's probably how I would do it. Yeah, but like the forums aren't going to be accurate, man. Like a lot of those people on there are just saying random stuff. It's like conspiracy theory stuff. It's gonna change your rolls because it depends on who's dodging. But that's not gonna be any more likely than anybody else.
Draven out.
Sadie, chill. She says, I will not chill. You will feed me. No, in the dark. Let's go Nami again. She just feels like the best blind pick unless there's something else situational I need to be doing. Let me actually look at this. I mean, I don't know. Like, in theory, I guess it's possible, but I really don't think that anything that sounds like Riot's out to get somebody, like, to give them off rolls or whatever. My inclination is that that's not going to be accurate. It's so impersonal. Like, games feel so personal when you're playing League, but it's honestly the AI that runs the matchmaking stuff. It has no idea who you are. It doesn't care. You're just a number. Mostly. You're just a 4-digit number that is trying to put with other 4-digit numbers. Okay, everyone's pretty much on their good rolls here. Just emailing Jason back real quickly. Poppy. Oh, I didn't look at VG, whatever. Oh, he was on Rise. Was Rise picked or something? I'm gonna screw it up. I'm clicking too many things. Okay, there we go. Okay, I guess he didn't want to go. We needed a tank, so he probably picked Poppy. That's fine. Okay, so they have a Nocturne middle. And a Vel'Koz. Champs that are good in a hard engage. Yeah, Janna. You just have to not get dumpstered in lane. Nami's pretty good into engage. Swain is the way to go. Swain's pretty good. I'll agree with that. I'm petting the cat. She's just like in my face. Like yelling for food. Almost literally. Is that right, Sadie? You wanting food? Yeah, Lulu's pretty good too. 1337. Nice. I don't know about Swain support though. I think Swain in general is good, but I don't know about Swain support. A little skeptical. Although we lost to a Vlad support. I think we mostly lost to Vayne selling or Bilgewater. And Twisted Fate getting dumpstered and top lane DCing right when they drop. Did they drop a Rift Herald mid?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I don't think the Vlad support is why we lost.
I still hear the song of
Named
the sea.
Cat Rengar. Well, my wife had it before the cat before I even got here. Before I was in the picture, she already had the cat for 2 years, I think.
People and their air.
One tank's fine. I mean, I think. I mean, they have no tanks. Like, tanks are really kind of overrated in solo queue. Like, they're good, but I think you can win without them.
Sure as the tide.
Because she's an idiot, kind support. Why'd she sell her item? She sold it and walked out of the fountain. So yeah, I mean, that basically gifted them. I don't know the exact number on it, but probably at least 800 gold, maybe even more than that. So we were actually winning bot pretty hard, in theory. Like, we were up a lot of CS. We had caused like 3 kills. Vayne didn't get any of those kills. But... Sadie.
People and their air.
That's annoying. Vel'Koz is kind of frustrating to deal with. Like, he can be a good support, it's just like, if he gets flanked, he's gonna die. What? They were, like, in the middle for so long. How? They have no CC. She was back at her tower.
Swim against the
I'm curious to see what her excuse is going to be. Well, this is looking a little rough. I need to step up and try to like harass someone, but like this Vel'Koz.
There's always another way. Feet are strange. People in their air.
I'm getting hit by like every key by this dude.
An ally has been slain.
Sadie, chill. Somehow the door got closed. I wonder if she closed it or my wife closed it. I don't know. It is getting kind of hot in here. This computer, so maybe it's been closed for a while and I just didn't notice.
People in their ride upon the waves. Here's to my hometown.
What? It doesn't bounce if I can't see him? What is this trollery?
Has been slain.
How did it even die? Was it red buff? Ignite, I guess? I don't think I had enough mana for a W there. Worry.
Ew, whale breath.
Sadie, you need to chill. Here. Troll Jitsu.
My quest beckons.
We're kind of ahead. We don't know where Nocturne is. Nocturne shouldn't have his ult back yet. Cassiopeia is up CS, so I guess that's good. Oh, she's going Hourglass. Okay, she did get a cloth armor.
An ally has been slain.
Seems bad. Can't believe she wouldn't take Hourglass. Or not Hourglass, but like Stopwatch. What are her secondaries? She took Domination. What would she even get in Domination? Especially in a Nocturne, it's like, you gotta have Stopwatch, right? Like, and I guess it would not have saved her there, but... I mean, we should be dumpstering this, Vel'Koz in this lane, but...
People and their air.
We're having some problems. I feel like Jin's not following up as much as he could on some of these bubbles that I'm landing. And now they have a freaking ocean dragon. That dragon's so oppressive in the laning phase.
An ally has been slain.
She's gonna go like 0-10 this game. I like Cassiopeia as a champ, and I think, like, she can be good into certain matchups, but in solo queue, she's just almost always really bad. This guy has a high win rate on her, but
People are counting on me.
she just has no mobility. Like, she's good against tanks. There we go. We got ourselves an auto attack.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
I mean, I've played Vel'Koz. I play him sometimes into things like Zyra, but... Go get her.
Sure as the tides.
I don't know where Nocturne is.
People and their air.
Oh, Graves. Graves is top. There's Nocturne. Can they kill him? 2-on-1? 2-on-1? Cassiopeia just literally missing everything? What? Okay, they got him. Like, he has no defensive items, and they were sitting there, like, on top of him. She's dead again.
Sure as the
Yeah, you just really can't pick immobile things in solo queue most of the time, and it's just almost always a bad idea. Especially Cassio has almost no CC except for her ult. It's basically just like a mage AD carry.
Has been slain.
Alright, well, that was a good sequence. Where? Why would he not just stay with us? Like, there's no dragon. Dude, they're right there, man.
ew. Whale breath. My quest beckons. Sure as
Ashe hasn't arrowed yet, so guess we've got that going. Oh, there we go. She is dead again. Probably. Well, no, she got Graves. That's just gonna reset her bounty, though. Poppy might be able to save her. We're getting some good stuff going on here. Maybe a couple good plays a lot.
Shut down.
Oh, Nocturne didn't get Dustblade. That's why he's not deleting people. We got Tiamat into Fade.
Through my work, you shall transcend.
What's he gonna give Fade? Like
People in
Trinity?
their air. Quit flopping around.
He does have smite. Okay. Okay, okay. Make it all come back here.
There's always another way.
I ain't gonna kill you and feed you to my lizard. Just delicious food.
Sure as the tides.
Yeah, pretty sure they did that.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
I love playing Cassio, by the way. Cassio is one of my favorite mid laners to play. So I like her. She's really cool. Like, she's extremely hard to play correctly because you have to kite like an 80 carry, but you can't attack move. You have to cast spells on targets. Trying to greed out, just go for.
People in their air.
I think I'm gonna go for Ionians. It's greedy, but I just don't have the money for Tabby right now, and I really want tier 2 boots. But I also need Mikhail's.
We are all
Why is Jen randomly top? Also need Mikhail's to cleanse like Ash arrows.
ride upon the waves.
An ally has been slain.
God, we're getting out rotated so hard. How? Like,
Your turret has been destroyed.
Jin was literally just wasted all of his time pushing top, but yet they still got the top tier 2, and they got the bot tier 1. Like, how? Is that even possible? We just got 2 people fighting for farm in mid lane. Okay, he's going Cleaver, it looks like. I don't even know. Jin should have been bottom. Someone should have been top. I don't know. I wasn't expecting the Graves flank. I thought I could hold it with just with Kha'Zix there.
been slain.
Jhin doesn't need to be top. Like, they have too many like highly mobile assassins. Jesus. No, you should be up there, Poppy. For effing real? Like, seriously, every 80 carry we've had, every single one, it feels like today, it's just been an absolute pile of garbage. Yeah, it walks into melee combat. Oh, that's so frustrating. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be too negative, but Jesus, like, in the context of all of these games, it's just, like, mind-boggling. Cled's not OP, Cled's okay, he's a good champion, like, he should not have gotten that kill, because Jhin should not have walked into melee combat with him. I don't really have a tank. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get it, I think. The Grave's not really positioned for it at all. Okay, that was a good call. It was bold, but Kha'Zix is pretty fed, and he does it pretty quickly.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This is a pretty greedy build against that Nocturne. The Nocturne, honestly, is going tank. So he doesn't even do that much damage, so maybe I can get away with... going like a redemption next. We need to be pushing that Baron.
Sure as
This
the
might be
top.
warded.
I can do that.
Are you kidding me right now? We got Baron, they're gonna get inhibitor maybe though. God, dude, this Kled is like doing some Olympic lifting for these guys. Get him, get him, get him! What? Oh my god, if she didn't type, we had him. God bless. If she wasn't typing, we had him, and we would have gotten multiple towers off of it if we just got the Nocturne out of there. Okay, we got it.
I still hear the song of the sea. I will see my home again.
Tower 1's alright. I don't watch his streams. I watch some of his YouTube stuff. He's an entertainer.
My people are counting on me.
Don't fight him alone, dude. Oh, I guess he got GA. Yeah. We just hit that. It would have been nice.
Only a moment before I fire.
Thank God this Nocturne built like that. It's such a bad build. I'm not. He was so far ahead.
People in there.
Make sure we don't get backdoored. Ooh.
Quit flopping around.
Wait, why? No, we need this, dude. Cancel it. We're just like running around chasing people.
I'll find my path. Sure as the past.
Okay, well, Kled just left. Finally, they made a big macro mistake.
Ride upon the waves.
Running a little light on wards here.
We are all tied to the ocean.
And we're gonna give him Dragon.
Sure as the tides.
It's Kled, man. Oh, did Poppy stop him?
Swim against the current.
Poppy stopped him. Okay, wow. I probably should have stayed.
People in there.
Elimination's pretty cool. I actually played against him once in solo queue when I was D5. He destroyed me. Not really, like, in lane. It didn't feel like he was out laning me really hard. It was just his ward coverage was, like, really good. Oh my god! What the f-
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
I mean, I understand I don't have a lot of armor, but like 2 autos? He didn't even hit me with a spell. He didn't hit me with his Q or anything, so I was gonna flash his Q. It was literally just 2 autos and red buff. Well, there's Baron.
Ace. been slain.
That's stupid.
Swapping around.
Duskblade Storm Ranger. Well, I guess we lose. Wow, he really just happened to be sitting in that bush just randomly. Well, that's frustrating, but unfortunately that's got to be it for tonight. I got to get on the road here in a little bit. Damn, we were just turning that. We were going to win that too. If I didn't get caught there, I'm pretty sure we were starting to get in a pretty dominant position. But whatever, we're back down to 0 P, but we're still P3. Okay, so be sure to follow me on Twitter at @TheStratProf. I'm probably going to be out of town. I'm definitely going to be out of town tomorrow and Friday. I may also be out of town Saturday. My wife wants to come out or come down and hang out with her sister for the weekend. So we might come back Saturday night, but it's more probable that we'll go back on Sunday. But we'll see how that goes. So just be sure to be sure to watch on Twitter is where I'll make the announcement when I'm coming back, or just have YouTube notifications. But if you want to know beforehand, I'll let y'all know when I'm driving back, sort of an ETA. But yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have face checked that. I literally didn't think that Graves was going to kill me in 2 autos. I was like, okay, if he throws a Q on me, then I'll just flash it and get out. But I should have at least bubble checked it first. Or just not even walked in there. Like, I had a ward on Baron. There wasn't really any point of risking that. So, I mean, that was pretty much me. I'm the one that threw it at the end there. Okay, and I'll put you back on the Discord, Megan. Okay, but that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much. As always, I really appreciate it. I should be back, like I said, probably Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, I'll see everybody next time. Have a good few days.